What's up, y'all? We're gonna give it about 2 minutes. Give everybody a chance to get in here. Damn, I got 16 dislikes. I just got here, people. How the hell I get 20? How the hell I get 16 dislikes and I just got here? Give it about 2 minutes. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? I don't mind the dislikes. I don't mind it. Get your dislike on. What's up? What's up? Tuning in the building. How's everybody Saturday night going? Like, share, subscribe to this video, this live. I will be on there. It's not really an interview. A delightful Saturday night conversation with strategist Miss Sharron Winbush. Angie, what's up, PG? What's up, Angie? What's up, Flawless? What's up, L? Good enough. Peter, what's up? Okay, what's up, Indigo? We're gonna cover a wide ranging of topics tonight. We're gonna get into some things. Hold on. Hey, Nana. Nana. Cut it down some. Like Daddy can't hear. Let me put the link in the chat for t-shirts. My little t-shirt business is booming. How's everybody liking that t-shirt so far? I try to get the best t-shirts, the best material. Nobody wants a cardboard t-shirt that they wash, and they don't want that. And let me get into this real quick. Let's go here. I was having a conversation with Miss Sharron, Miss Winbush, and I was telling her that that I have to go and cut this down. Give me 1 second. Okay, we was talking about, talking about the case and talking about different things, just basically, going over some stuff. And I said that I watched Will Edie's interview, and something, you know, came over me to the point of that I didn't understand. Because when we all seen the indictments and it came out and it said friends and bus drivers and this and that, but he was kind of the first person that came out and said, he was kind of the first person that came out and gave an explanation. And when I say gave an explanation, he was talking about Star 6 7, and he was like, "Well, I basically the first time I came in contact with him was at the gym. We all heard that story, but he says as time went on, before he knew it, the man was coming around with his mother, and whatever their relationship was going on, it wasn't his business. So I had to think back like, damn, I probably over the course of 2 years offended a lot of people, and I can't put that on that man because I haven't seen any paperwork or any evidence that he physically did anything. So you know, um, I'll do something that a lot of fucking kill supporters have not done because I've told my team behind the scenes, like we talk, and I was like, well, we in a position now where we kind of have to protect R. Kelly from his own fucking people, so we can make sure that it's a fair trial. So we call out things that's not right, even if it's in our best interest. Even if I see like, because I was just watching a live. I won't name no names, but I'm like, okay, fucking, they like, why you care now? And why you taking up for the lawyers now? Like, not taking up for the lawyers. I really don't care now. But when I see something that's wrong, you know what I mean? I'm as a blogger that's trying to have some sort of a journalistic oath. I'm gonna call it out, and I can talk to anyone. I prefer to talk to people who's smart, that is not emotional, that can hold a conversation, that can bring an argument to a situation. Those are the kind of people that we're missing in this fight. Anyone can scream and holler and come up with all these different narratives, but you know, I know, hey man, don't nobody block Lysol, man. I seen you over there taking the heat, brother. I seen you. I seen it with my own eyes, and I tell you, I appreciate it. I really do. I really, 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 bro. I'm telling you, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You know, a couple other things that came up to my attention was this: the the freaking Hamburglar has been around here, um, because I seen her come out and she was crying. Oh my God! I don't know what did I do? You know what I mean? And you know this man. Hold on. Hey,
Hey,
hey, what's going on?
are you live?
Right, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. Hey everybody, it's Shan Winbush.
Hi,
On
everyone.
the call.
Did you talk about everything you needed to talk about?
Well, I'm kind of going into his brother right now.
Okay, go on.
Right.
I'll listen.
I want like this right here. This is terrible. This woman put it out here that you see the man in this picture. He put it out here that this man is bisexual and this is his gay lover, when in actuality, that's his brother. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like we gotta stop letting anything go. Just you don't have to support people with blind loyalty. When you see something, you know what I mean. When you see something wrong, Well, they did that. They blocked me in her chat. They did that. But she paid my commentary yesterday, so I mean, I don't understand. I don't think none of it. Um, this is R. Kelly friend. He's in the car. He knows him. It's not like a bunch of people that don't know him. He knows him. So I just want to tell that brother, like, listen, I've done commentary in the past. Some of it I'm proud of it. Some of them I'm not. Some of it I'm not proud of it. I absolutely had no right to prejudge you. I haven't seen you in any paperwork. I haven't. You know what I mean? So on my part and playing in my part, I gotta do better putting out stories and vetting shit like when it comes out, you know. But if it does come up to a day that they you know, but for the meantime, it's kind of I'm just gonna really stick to the paperwork. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take this down. Hey, you know what's going on, Miss Winbush? What's going on?
I just wanted to piggyback on what you said. Either you want the law followed or you don't. You can't be in a lawless mentality and then expect the law to apply where you want it to apply. So across the board, either we want the law followed or we don't. Either we want justice to prevail or we don't. And that should not be a biased conversation, because what if it's you? What if you are accused of something? Wouldn't you want your constitutional rights protected? Wouldn't you want the presumption of innocence that is the law in all 50 states? Wouldn't you want every single one of your rights as a United States citizen to be adhered to at the highest level? So you can't say somebody broke the law as you are violating this person's rights, this person's due process, and convicting them in the court of public opinion. And this is just a perfect example of how gossip, innuendo, people spread things that they have not vetted, that they have not fact checked, and then you damage someone's name, you damage their character, and then you try to come back and have a relationship with that person. You
Right,
know, you can't, it becomes very difficult at that point.
right,
So, a lot has been said over these past 2.5 years. I have tried to stick as close to the law as possible. I don't think that I've crossed that line with anyone. I may have cursed people out. That's not illegal. I may have said things in a very frank way. I don't have a problem cursing. I don't have a problem using vulgar language because I'm an adult. And sometimes it takes strong language to get a point across. But at the end of the day, there's certain things I will not do. I will not illegally pull people's information. I will not stalk people. I will not um, spread rumors that are not confirmed. I don't lie on people. If I say something, it is the truth. If I make a mistake, I take ownership of it. So that's called being an adult. And all of us need to walk that very walk that we all claim to be good people, Christian people, God loving people, spiritual people, whatever it is that you subscribe to. We all should be doing better. So, for my purposes, everything I said, I own. I don't have a problem with it. So, I don't make apologies, because if I said it, I meant it. Now, I don't have to keep saying it. I don't have to say it every day for the rest of my life. Anything I've said, I meant. And, it is what it is. But from this moment forward, I need to stay focused on helping Robert. I need to focus on getting the work done. So the people that listen to your channel, Larry, are not 100% uh, aligned with your thinking on this case. You have a lot of people that support Robert that come and listen to you. That's how they know what you're talking about.
Right.
So I would say it's probably 50-50. Just like I come in, other people come in too. People listen to you
Right.
because they want to hear what you're talking about. They want to hear what you're saying. So I don't see it as, I don't see it problematic that I come and talk to Larry. I think it's actually helped both sides. It has helped Larry see some things from my perspective. I have seen some things that he has known about, and they actually helped me with helping Robert. And at the end of the day, we want the law followed. That's what we want. It's not about crucifying somebody just because that's what's in the public domain. If we are a law abiding country, if we are law abiding citizens, we want the law followed. And the law says Robert Kelly is to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt in a court of law. It is not his burden to prove his innocence, it is the burden of the accuser to prove his guilt. So I think when people run stories and run um, these channels and all they focus on is one side, that is a breach of our legal system. That is a breach of our legal process. And the reason I have gone so hard in the other direction is because there was a mountain that came down on Robert. You had a television show, followed by the press conference, followed by his interview with Gayle King. You had these huge groups, Me Too, Time's Up, Mute R. Kelly, that were just going aggressively against him. And with social media and mainstream media, it became a tsunami that was coming down on one man. So those of us that know Robert and that love Robert, we got to fight against that. So no, I'm not trying to look at it from any other perspective because at the very least, level the playing field. You see what I'm saying? At the very least, level the playing field. And it was not level out the gate. You had Mute R. Kelly operating since 2017, illegally cutting off this man's finances. That was illegal to do an economic boycott when you didn't have one person that had an open case in court. You didn't have one person that had a police report of a pending open case. You didn't have one decision made in a court that said something had happened and this man is guilty. So if it can happen to him, it can happen to anyone. This is not about Robert Kelly. This is bigger than Robert Kelly. This is an attack on our judicial system. It is an attack on every person's constitutional rights. And that should be a concern for all of your listeners, every person in this country, because if you take R. Kelly's name out of the equation and just look at the blueprint of what has happened, this is terrorism. This is an assault on one man, and everybody, Mute R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly, Time's Up, Me Too, they broke the law, including Kim Fox. And that's what I have focused on, and that is my concern.
Oh,
So,
okay. Now
go on.
let me give my rebuttal to what you just
Oh,
said.
okay,
It's a
go ahead.
small rebuttal.
Yeah,
People have the right to assemble. You have seen me donate money to people having protests. I encourage protests because people have the right to assemble. So
yes, they do.
so people assembling to bring public pressure for an investigation into Robert Sylvester Kelly was not illegal. It was lawful. But it was
Where,
hard. Wait.
stop. Where did they assemble peacefully?
Well, they assembled wherever they assemble peacefully. They
No,
have
no, no, no.
marches.
You said they have a right to assemble peacefully, and I'm
Yes.
asking where did that occur? Because I don't recall anything happening peacefully.
Well, talking about at surviving at Mute R. Kelly rallies. I don't recall anybody
No, no,
getting
no, no,
hurt.
no, 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 no. There were no mute R. Kelly rallies. Though there were people that showed up at R. Kelly's concerts with the media saying this man is raping young black girls. They used manipulation to get white people to not question anything. That's why they use the term "our black girls." Be clear on
So
that.
let me ask you a question. What would have been the recourse? What could have been done from an R. Kelly point of view? What do you think that could have been done? People are
They
showing up.
cut off his
No, no, no.
finances.
I'm not talking about the effect of what they did. I'm talking
Okay.
about if it was a problem with them showing up at his events, protesting him at his events, what recourse could have been done if they were there illegally?
I didn't say they were there
Oh, I
illegally.
thought
I
you.
didn't say that. I said saying mute R. Kelly was an illegal statement. They said we are doing a financial boycott. Go on Kenyette Barnes' pages. Go on Mute R. Kelly's pages and go all the way back to 2017. We are doing a financial boycott. What legal right did they have to do a financial boycott?
You
If
don't.
I
You
don't
don't.
like you,
You don't
do I
have.
have the right to come and stop your income?
If you have the right to assemble with whatever
I
you
have the
want to.
right to
You
assemble.
have the right
They
to protest.
hashtag that. Those are two different things. Be clear. I have a right to assemble. Hashtagging mute R. Kelly in the media and all over social media and stopping this man's money is a financial boycott. Tell me what legal right did they have to do that?
Tell me what illegal right that they have to not to. You can hashtag anything
You
you want.
can't
It's
stop
social.
somebody's money.
They didn't
You
stop.
cannot. That is the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 14th Amendments. Go look them up. Go look them up.
So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. How did they stop his money? Did they block people from coming in? Did they?
They hashtag mute R. Kelly and they use the pressure of the feminist movement will not support your business if you don't stop this concert. The Me Too, it was a coalition of women of color, Me Too, Time's Up, Mute R. Kelly, long before the show came on. Long before the show. Mute R. Kelly began hashtagging uh, Mute R. Kelly.
We're gonna agree to disagree on that one.
No, 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 no. There is no disagreement. Go back and look. I don't say anything that you cannot fact check. This is not my opinion. Go back and look on the page of Mute R. Kelly,
So let me ask you a
and then
question. So let me ask you a
just
question.
tell me what legal right they had to do that.
Okay, tell me. Okay. Let's assume that you're
I
right.
answered you.
No,
Answer
no,
me.
no, no,
I
no,
answered
no.
you.
I don't know that. I don't know the law when it comes to being able to. Wait a
Okay,
minute. Hold on.
right now, as we're talking, Google Seventh Amendment, Eighth Amendment, and Ninth Amendment. Because you can't speak on something unless you know about it.
And
So
that's why.
Google it.
That's why. Listen. That's
Google it.
why I'm
It's real
not.
quick. I'm
No,
a pause.
I'm in the program. I'm actually in the program. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have you have me understand. Okay. If they
Okay.
was illegally doing this, why didn't R. Kelly has civil lawyers at the time? He's not charged with federal
They cut
cases.
off his money.
Well,
They
what?
cut off his
Okay,
money.
hold on. Let me finish. Well,
Okay, go on.
they cut off his money. Well, the feds when they indicted him, they took $1.5 million forfeiture of
They
his
took
money.
what?
$1.5 million from him.
Where was that in his savings account?
I don't know where they got it from different accounts, but they took $1,544,000 from him. They forfeited his money when he was indicted in New York racketeering indictment.
Okay. Okay. We're this is law conversation. Okay.
No, no, no.
Law.
Law. I'm telling you, that's in
Law.
his.
Okay. That's fine. What I'm saying is, Mute R. Kelly did a financial boycott that was not legal. We can't get to why didn't he.
No, no,
That's
no.
not the point.
I'm
If a
asking.
woman is raped, you don't say why didn't she. If she's raped, she's raped.
No, that's not
They
what I'm
broke
asking.
the law.
That is not
Okay, what are you asking?
What I'm
What are you
asking. What
asking?
I'm asking is this:
Okay.
if someone did something to R. Kelly illegally, why did he not sue? Kenya Barnes, whoever put it together, mute R. Kelly. He didn't.
That's not the conversation. That's not the conversation.
But that's a question
Because
that I'm
he
asking.
didn't sue doesn't make what they did legal. He didn't sue, so that makes it legal? No.
So let me
The
look, let me
statute
look
of
this up. What did you
limitations
say?
is not
Amendment?
up.
What did you say? Amendment? It was amendment. What now?
Look for 4 through 9 and 14. 14, you have the protection of all laws as a United States citizen. I think it's 7 and 8 that talks about your property. It might be 4. Look them all up. The government does not have the legal right to seize your assets. Even if you are.
Okay.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Robert has been taken into custody, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He has been charged at the state and federal level, and yet the federal and state did not seize his assets. What right did Mute R. Kelly have to stop this man's money? That's a legal question.
What I'm not understanding is that
you're asking me why didn't you sue them? That has nothing to do with it.
What I'm trying to understand is that Mute R. Kelly never seized his assets. They protested.
Stopping someone's income is a seizure of assets, dude.
How? It's not physical.
It doesn't have to be. Intellectual property is an asset.
So how would you put serious? No, I'm asking. So how would you put a dollar amount?
Okay, let me calm down.
No. I'm listening. I'm asking. Okay. So
let me calm down and let me explain this to you.
Okay. Let me finish. So let's assume that Mute R. Kelly stopped R. Kelly's assets. Stopped him
That's
from
not
making
an
money.
assumption. That's fact.
Okay.
That's not an assumption. That's fact.
Okay. Let's put a dollar amount on that. Can you put a dollar amount on that?
10 million. Next question.
Okay, we go to court. Is that hearsay? Can you prove that Mute R. Kelly stopped $10 million of his money?
Yes.
How would you be able to prove that?
You look at the number of concerts he had scheduled. You look at the number of people that stopped the concerts. You look at his contract with Sony when he was dropped because they did the financial boycott. And you look at the repercussions of Spotify taking his music off.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
R. Kelly gets booked for a concert. He doesn't make money off sales. He makes money off getting booked. He's paid an exact money to do a show. So if I book R. Kelly on a 6 tour and I say I'm going to pay him $200,000 for these next 6 shows, that's what? $1.2 million, right? So it's your dollar amount that Mute R. Kelly stopped him, but he still did some of those concerts. So you can only say that they stopped him from doing the ones that he missed, because you can't charge them for the ones that he never scheduled. Am I right or wrong?
No, you can't. You can't. You stop a machine.
Wait a minute.
If a machine is rolling, you in my territory now, dude. You in my territory. You in my territory. Stand down.
Hold on.
Stand down. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
When you are an artist and you have tour dates scheduled, and they're constantly, it's called residual income as a result of the flow of money that comes in. You put a stick pin at any point in that cogwheel, it stops the flow. So they did the hashtag all over social media, all over the globe. If you look on Mute R. Kelly, she's saying how they were writing letters. Anytime he had a concert scheduled, they would write the promoter. They would call the promoter and give them these. Why do you think Kenya Barnes has not come for me? Why do you think Me Too has not come for me? My shit is all over social media. Not one of them has said anything to me because they know legally I am correct. At any point, they could have sued me. At any point, they could have issued a cease and desist. They have not done that because they know legally I am correct.
So let me ask you a question. So have we going back?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
This part, I'm passionate about this shit.
No,
so I don't know if you want to fuck with me on this, Larry.
Look, I get it. I get it.
This shit I'm passionate about, and this I fucking know. So go ahead.
Okay, and I'm trying to understand, right?
Okay.
Because One thing I know about, because I have taken my own money and booked artists to come and do a show, right? And I
Hmm.
know you're gonna get some of the money in the rider and
This
then the
is not the
itinerary.
Chitlin Circuit. This is not the
No, no, no,
Chitlin
no. I'm
Circuit.
not talking about the Chitlin circuit.
Okay.
I booked. Trust me, I can't say it because they're gonna go and they're gonna run with it.
Right,
But
right, okay, okay,
right, but
okay.
I have been in groups that have put money together to invest in bringing people like Prince and matter of fact,
Okay.
motherfucking R. Kelly before. Yeah, to be honest, to keep it real, Cash Money and a bunch of other people to where a couple of guys will get together back in the day and pool their money. Like you got a couple extra 10, 20,000. Why wouldn't you want to get in on that if you know it's gonna sell out, right?
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
so I guess what I'm asking is this. I know that Mute R. Kelly was damaging, and yes, I will have to agree with you that.
Illegal.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Illegal.
minute.
Don't soften the language.
Wait. I
Illegal.
can't say
They
illegal.
fucking broke the law.
What?
They're fucking terrorists.
Hold on.
Call it what it
Now,
is.
I can't say that because I don't know the
I'm
law.
saying it.
I'm going to have to look it up.
They did some damage. They're fucking
They
terrorists
did.
and they broke the law
I,
and they need to be in
I
prison.
can't put
Next
I
question.
cannot, listen, I can't put a dollar amount on it. So I
I'm
can't
putting
say.
and I'm giving you a conservative number. A conservative number.
So let
You
me so let
stop.
me ask you a question. So let me ask you a
Okay,
question.
go
Let me
ahead.
ask you a
Go
question.
ahead.
So what year did this happen?
2017.
So 2016, R. Kelly tax returns.
17.
Wait a minute,
Oh, okay.
2017. So 2016, R. Kelly tax returns should show that he made in an excess of the money that you're charging Mute R. Kelly from stopping. Am I right?
We're talking 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. It wasn't one year. It was a residual effect. It was money around the globe. And it was his job at Sony. It was his publishing. It was everything that is related to the artist that is R. Kelly. So you have to look at his tax returns from
We're gonna be
2017,
doing.
18, 19,
Let
20,
me clear some
and
up. We're
21.
gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing a lot of these lives, and I'm not finna
Okay.
argue with some shit that I don't know about. You ain't finna beat up on me about no album by Mute R. Kelly because I don't know. I gotta go research it. But
Here's
I
your
will be
homework.
ready.
Here's your homework. Here's your
I
homework.
will be
I
ready.
want. Yeah, get ready, Playboy, because this is my shit right here. Um, Go look on and have your audience do this. Go look on Kenyette Barnes and Mute R. Kelly's all of their social media platforms and go all the way back to 2017 and ask yourself this question. Don't ask as someone who's for or against. Ask as a law student, someone who's passionate about adhering to the law. What legal right did Mute R. Kelly have to do a financial boycott on Mr. Kelly? And start from that premise, and we will reconvene and take up that conversation. Now we
And
can move to what?
and
Surviving R. Kelly?
no, I
You
want to talk
want to? Where
about.
you want to go
I don't
after
want to
that?
go. I don't want to go with surviving R. Kelly. I want to
Where you
go.
want to go?
I don't. I want to go into because we was having this conversation earlier, and I want to
Okay.
go into um, itemization of R. Kelly's property,
Okay.
and I want to go into itemization of his property, and I want to
Mhm.
go into. I basically want to say these are R. Kelly things, and people
Mhm.
are looking at me and they're saying that, hey, why the fuck do you care? And I'm basically saying, well, the shit ain't right.
Either we care about the law or we don't.
Right.
Period. Either you care about the constitutional rights of every American or you don't. Either you care about upholding our laws in this country or you don't. Either you're a person of God or you're not. This is not ambiguous territory here.
Right.
So we care because intellectual property has been stolen, has been taken without permission.
And whose stuff was this?
Robert Kelly.
And whose stores was this?
Robert Kelly.
And if he don't give you permission to go and fuck with his shit, then you have no right to go mess with it.
You said the perfect thing when you covered this. You said, if I have a red hat and I leave my red hat here, when I go to jail and I come back, I expect my red hat to be sitting here. He had his items secured in a facility of his choosing, which was paid for by him. It was his shit. Nobody else had a right to touch it. Period. All other matters are moot.
Right.
What if this, what if that? If that person does not have written consent from Robert Kelly himself, and they can't possibly have it because he was taken into custody July 11th, 2019. The items were taken June of 2020. Let's not say taken, let's say removed.
So we was having a discussion, and I brought up something a little earlier. If it's okay that we discuss it
What, I,
about the
what,
about the actual storage.
okay, what about it?
Okay. Your concern is your concern is R. Kelly's intellectual property. My concern is figuring out why would the person that is being accused of taking his property took it, and what is he actually doing with it? So then I had to go back and I had to think, well, what was all in the property
Oh,
of
that's right. I remember. Okay, yeah,
right,
that was
right,
a good
right, right,
point you brought up.
of
Yeah.
value. So to my knowledge, things that's in the storage were items of previous girlfriends of his that put that stuff in the storage. And I'm not talking about cheap shit.
Right.
I'm talking about Birkin bags. I'm talking about Louis bags and Gucci bags and shoes and glasses of all of the people he came in contact with. That stuff was in there.
Right.
So when I'm thinking about this guy saying that he was on Melrose, from me being in LA and West Hollywood a lot, I'm thinking about consignment shops, and I'm also thinking about why someone would break in his car. That's just what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
So I had to take my mind off of the stuff that I was looking at on eBay. That is his, his plaques and different things, because the amount, right? The
Hmm.
amount is not there. So I'm really thinking about the other items that was in there, and now I understand. Like, okay, now I understand. Like, I'm just trying to understand more. Why would someone break into his shit? And he said Melrose Place, and what was in his car that someone could physically see a value. And I know that it's fucking 50 consignment shops around there, because a lot of people in that area is rich, and if you want to get a couple of quick $10,000, $15,000, you run your bag, your shoes, whatever you got, and you go and you give it to
Hmm.
someone for consignment. They sell it, and then they give you the money.
And that is very plausible.
Right.
That is very plausible because there's nothing on Melrose except shops,
That's
pretty
it.
much,
That's all. That's it.
and high end shops. You're absolutely right. They're
High,
high end
they're
shops.
high end shops, and they all do consignment.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a couple of people that moved over there. They balling, then they get the hard times, and they take their shit down there and they put it on consignment.
Or you just want the new hotness, and I got to get rid of the 2018 bag because I need the 2021 bag, and
Right,
I can't be seen with outdated shit. Like folks ain't trying to carry no 5 and 10 year old bag
right.
because that's the people are looking at you like, why you still got that?
Okay, that's fair. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, let me ask you a question. We was talking
Uh
about
huh.
this earlier. Can you see that screen, or you can't?
I can't.
Okay, I just put on the screen celebrity lifestyle,
Okay.
and I know that you have worked with the likes of course, R. Kelly, Kanye, different people.
Uh
Um,
huh.
I think people want to know things that they don't know. They like when I'm seeing these people and they forget them, but at the same time, I feel like people want to be closer to the situation. Could you tell us something about a star or a celebrity that the regular person would not know?
The world treats them